All right, good morning. It's a little before 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, we got Wednesday, 25th. Of course, I got the SPY up, looking at the daily chart. I don't know what we have in terms of big picture. We might have. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get this. So where's that? Did it touch right on that? Hold on. Give me a second here. So it was slightly above that. I'd be interested to see if we have. Yep, I think we do. Oh, she came right here. Let's see if that's right. That's close enough. But there's a little gap here and there's a little gap there. But if you drop this down, so that's another one. Low conviction right now, but this is going to what I was talking about yesterday with the XPI, where the XBI had this wedge going here, and then it popped out. So popped out, created a new downtrend, came back down, popped out down here from this one, created a new uptrend, popped out, created a new one. Finally, oh no, and then it just drives right up because there was some technical support here. I'm not saying that's what's definitely going to happen here, but let's not be surprised if that sort of plays out here. Right, pops out, creates a new one. So here's it popping out. Now we've expanded the same wedge pattern, but instead of it being this sharp one here, now we're going to be a little bit wider. And potentially, let's just say, but we don't know. But say there's one here now. There's one down here after the rejection comes down because of bad earnings, or a market leader is not so optimistic on outlook. Look, perfect right here. Here's the headline that they want for you. Microsoft, it's not looking like it's going to be a great year. I mean, did anybody say this year was good in comparison to last year? I mean, tech is going to cool off, and people aren't buying computers left and right to make a mini office in their house anymore. I mean, there's so many reasons why with inflation, people are going to start canceling. Looking at their monthly debits out of their, off their account and start cutting off some subscriptions. Adobe might have saturated their market and had some people canceled. There's going to be, everybody had to go home and get their own Adobe suite and their own, all these things that their, company was picking up the bill for, etc. Anything else? Ukrainian news. So we have nothing really from this morning. Nice job, Germany. That's a crazy amount. It's laughable. United States apparently is going to get 50 of their Abrams tanks, which is a logistics nightmare. And if you're going to get 50 tanks, you're going to have to. Anyway, I won't get into that, but that's. Moving on. It's getting messy. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to the Qs real quick before I start looking at some of these names here. Yeah, still failed. Yesterday got up above, got rejected. So Qs are still weighing us down. Yeah, not much. We have a gap here to drop to get down to here, and then maybe here. So the diamonds could be weak today. So very little support from the diamonds. Qs have some bad news, I guess. Got rejected here. Already starting to weaken up. That has a gap to get down to here. SPY, same thing, obviously, since it's a hybrid of the two, really. So, not expecting much today. Let's see what we got for IBB. Looks decent. I like the IBB as an ETF. It's hard to use it as something that's, because it is a mixture. It's hard to get, kind of like the SPY sometimes. It's like it's good to look at and to get a general feel, but if you want to figure out what's the opportunities or what's really driving the healthcare sector and biotechnology and all that up, you got to start looking at other ETFs. Same thing with the IYH, another big one, but it gives you an idea. Yeah, I saw that one. I hope you did too. See that? So we'll see there. XBI, where are you? So she's weak. It's still above. This is looking good. Might run into the issue. Yeah, we have some resistance here. Top of the Keltner channel, so let's not expect another just big rocket up anytime soon. This is obviously going to be a big issue once we get up to about here. So, but that's plenty of space to get something done. Maybe hit some extra sell targets on some of the small caps. Anybody else? No. XLV real quick. Didn't I just look at the XLV, did I? No? Oh, that's interesting. All right, so let's take a look at healthy dividends. I saw Abbott was down a little bit this morning. Oh, you know what? Did they report today? I apologize. Hold on, what? Oh, some beats. What do you know? So, weakness on Abbott. I'll take a look at what our price will be for that. I'll throw that into the chat. Still looking at CVS. MDT still looking there. I think we're starting to see a strong setup. We're right next to this line, and we didn't get like a hard rejection away. So this downtrend rate, although still strong, I don't think there's a huge appetite to keep selling MDT, that much below probably 75. So SMY, wow, look at, man, Gilead, that was such a good buy. That was brilliant. That was a good one. It was obvious though too, SNY, might have to wait on this one. Where's this? You know what? That is coming down from here. Look at this. Look at that. Ready? It's going to snap right on top of it. This is not so accurate when I'm this far out. Hopefully the AI works a little bit here. So there's the top. 1, 2. So holding off on SNY right now at these levels. Or sorry, I shouldn't say at these levels. I'm holding off at this time just based on this formation and these trend lines kind of wedging her up a little bit. I mean, obviously the angle attack does favor the upside, but we're coming in. It's been a strong move. We're coming into some chop here. She might be getting a little bit tired. So maybe a potential pullback into some support, maybe around 46. Maybe this 200-day EMA with the Keltner channel provides some support. Or, I don't know. Maybe I guess we haven't broke, still above or right on top of the anchored VWAP, still have this uptrend ray. So maybe it's just a little chop sideways until we squeeze out higher. Kind of maybe depends on the overall market there. But if it does, great. I'm probably not going to add on the breakout. But if she does pull back, I'll consider it. She's fallen. Amgen, I think, is getting close. So I have to watch and see where we're going to go with Amgen. Might be another ad. It was a good time to sell that. I was glad I sold it. I hit the sell button on this one. I had a strong feeling it was going to have to pull back. And because technically this is just one of those things where you start seeing the monthly weaken up, right? Right, and then you have one of these moments where the daily's just staying above the monthly. Daily RSI above the monthly, and you can just see it's fading, and then it just needs one little last gasp, and then she just falls. That's what happens. It's not, it doesn't happen every time, but I mean, it's obvious here. I'll give you that. Like when it's happening, it's a little difficult to see it, happening in real time. But after you see the setup hundreds of times, maybe even thousands of times, both on like the 1 minute chart all the way up to the monthly chart. Well, you probably won't see it on the monthly, but you see it like on the daily chart. It becomes a lot more obvious, and you can anticipate the move. Anyway. But that's why if you listen to a lot of top traders, screen time is so important. And not just looking back at charts, but watching things happen in real time. Because, yeah, you could see that where the high and the low was here, where it opened and closed on these, candles. But trading action has a pulse to it. And it happens, the 1 minute chart, the 2, 5, 10 hour, daily, they all have a pulse to it. And just because you're not getting the full idea of what's happening if you're just looking at these charts, you have to watch it in real time and see how it develops. And kind of come up with scenarios or kind of predict where it's going to go. And then once you start to predict, a good percentage of the time, you can have a little bit more confidence to make calls on selling a security when it's showing strength. Which is kind of, obviously you don't want to be selling when it's really weak because you're probably late to the party in terms of booking profits. Maybe you're trying to get out of position, but when you're trying to book profits, you want to be kind of selling when it's strong. That way, or starting to show it's weakening up, I should say that. Maybe not while it's running up in your face, but you want to be selling when it's starting to weaken up, but yet there's still some volume to get out of your position of what you want at. Even in the moment or over the course of the week, say you're trying to unload a large position, you want to be doing it while there's a lot of trading volume going on. Anyway. I sometimes I might have to start scripting these videos. I mean, it's nice to have the off the cuff, and you're hearing me and observing me go through this in real time. But maybe I should just set some alarms to be like, or a warning on my screen to say just keep moving on. What? Did I miss ISRG's earnings today? Damn you. Did I miss? It's like a sliver. Oh, buy it up. Oh my gosh. 1.6% and 5% decrease over earnings. But yeah, whatever. I mean, I totally missed that. I'm so sorry, guys. It's like my favorite. It's like one of my favorite stocks. Period. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if she drops, I'm buying. You can see where I wanted to. So if I can get her around 200 or under, I'm gobbling it up. Where are you at? I must have missed. I can't believe I missed. I have to start looking at the earnings calendar a little bit more, with some little more detail. That's two of them I missed already today. And I know we're in earnings season, so that's on me. I apologize. Still strong. This is what happens when you know you're right. Like right here, it's just coming down. It's like, it looks good. We should be buying it. And I'm just not double fisting, just throwing, selling everything in my house to get in on this. I'm not saying like it's going to go to 400 anytime soon, but it being at 187 and still reporting some growth. Stupid. All right. Regeneron. Okay, so ISRG. VRTX, how you doing? I might have to. Man, she got strong real quick though again. It's gonna be a rough time. I might sell some extra VRTX here. All right, I'm gonna give it a break. Let's make this quick on BioBoom and then go on from there. Damn it, I wanted this to pull back. I'm not gonna get it. Mostly kind of running an opposite day again, which has been kind of how BioBoom's been running for about a month, which is most of these guys are the ones that were selling off yesterday. And down here is the ones that had a green day yesterday for the most part. I need this to pull back badly. I mean, I should just be like, yeah, just throw a few bucks at it just to say I'm at least accumulating something down here. Gosh, this is just telling me it just wants to keep going. It wants to keep, a sell off coming to the maybe here, maybe 170. Ah, gosh, give me like 160, 150. I promise I will not miss you. I'm going to put orders in there. All right, I'm going to end it here with probably the same. I know you're going to hate this, but it's probably the same watch list as this last few days. I don't. Harp, AQST, what are you looking like? Squeezing out. Still under control here. So AQST is probably not a buy until above 1. On evaluation, yeah, obviously cheaper is better, but it's possible this sucker just grinds this way for months. Okay. I'm going to end it there. Good luck. And stay healthy. I'll put the names in the watch list in the chat. All right.